I have new missions for you.
The Romulans had a base, known as the Vault, that they used for research into Borg technology. This facility was abandoned in the chaos after the destruction of the Romulan homeworld, but intelligence suggests that the work there was far enough along that it was used to retrofit Nero's ship before it disappeared, along with Ambassador Spock's vessel in the Hobus system. Long-range sensors have detected energy spikes in the Halcona system, and Starfleet intelligence believes that someone is bringing the Vault back online. We need to know who, and more importantly, we need to know if there is still Borg technology or restricted weaponry on that base. I need you to proceed immediately to the Halcona system and investigate the Vault. Engage if you must, but I would prefer if you could gather the information we need, without conflict.
Understood, Admiral. I will proceed at once to the Halcona system and see what my crew and me can find out. Although I think it's best to proceed in a shuttlecraft to avoid detection by whoever or whatever it is at the Vault. I will go talk to the Lieutenant Commander De Soto to procure a runabout craft to approach the Vault undetected.
In order to avoid drawing too much attention, you need to fly under the radar, so to speak.
Well, that's why I came to see you, sir. I need to requisition any kind of small spacecraft from you, preferably a runabout if possible.
Admiral Tenay has authorized the requisition of a shuttlecraft for you. You can fulfill the requisition in the shipyard. Once you're ready, take the shuttlecraft out to the Halcona system. Do not approach the system in a starship. We want to avoid the notice of whoever's in the vault. A shuttle will also be able to dock with the vault and explore the interior.
Alright, you got it, sir. I will head downstairs to the shipyard and ask for a runabout. In the meantime, wish me a good luck, sir. I think we will need it very much so, as we do not know what to expect there.
Very well. Remember, we need on-site intel from the interior of the vault. Starfleet will not clear you to enter the Halcona system otherwise. Good luck.
Thank you very much, sir. We best be on our way. Terrell, Brittany, I want you both with me in the runabout for this mission. Meet me in the shuttle bay in 15 minutes. Elisa, you have the bridge. Look after the Greenland well while we are away. And stay away from the vault sensor range. We need to avoid detection by them. We will contact you once we are ready to come back.
Good luck, sir.
Deck 6, Shuttle Bay. Alright, Miss Potts. Set a course for Halcona system. Warp 6. Engage. Lieutenant Miadrug's log, stardate 86849.6. Long-range scans from Starbase 39 have indicated increase in energy spikes in the Halcona system. Admiral Tenay has ordered me to go and investigate if there is any suspicious activity in the system which contains the Vault, a vast space station that is known to house Borg research projects, including outfitting a Romulan mining vessel called Narada. If the Romulans or somebody else are up to something regarding the Borg technology, we need to know what it is. Due to the secrecy of this mission, we need to go in with the runabout Zermania and leave Greenland a few light years away. Interesting. Miss Potts, set a course for that icy asteroid. Seems rather interesting.
This asteroid is unusually large and it's clearly been mined. It was probably used for raw construction materials like most of the debris here. This particular asteroid contains prium, titanium and uranium. It was probably tractored from nearby planet and brought here to construct hull components and power systems. We could probably cut a piece from the asteroid with our weapons for further analysis.
I will activate our phasers with low yield output so we do not get any unwanted attention by Romulan ships patrolling the area. Miss Potts, get us closer in range. That should be enough. Terrell, initiate the scans of the smaller chunks.
Understood, sir.
Looks like the fragment has picked up a bit of residual energy from our phaser fire. Other than that, I do not read anything out of the ordinary, sir.
Sir, I am picking up a derelict vessel directly in front of us. Might be worth investigating.
Take us there, Miss Potts.
Indications are that this vessel was refitted for asteroid mining. Apparently, containment failure in the engine core led to a massive radiation surge. The engine went into emergency shutdown, but all of the couplings and injectors were burned out. The crew probably died due to instant radiation burns. Looks like the vessel was stripped for parts and left derelict.
That's a horrible way to go out. I'm reading a subspace booster relay of sorts. Let's see if we can use it to our own advantage. Take us there, Helm.
Looks like they left this satellite as a communications booster for their short-range worker shuttles.
Fortunately for us, it's still active. Unfortunately, it's heavily encrypted.
Maybe we could break the encryption by flooding network routes with excessive signal. That way it could cause a network to be unable to handle any signal traffic, which would give us a brief window to slip in.
The alerts wouldn't go off because the station would never get the signal. We still need to avoid the patrols, though.
Alright, make it so, Terrell. And Brittany, take us close to the vault.
Understood, sir. We should be there shortly.
Whoa, look at the size of the thing. It is so massive.
Approaching the tachyon grid perimeter, sir.
Transmit the packet storm directly to the tachyon grid control, Miss Potts. As soon as we are clear, take us into the station itself.
That did it! Taking us in, sir.
Picking up some unusual energy readings. We'll need to explore the accessible interior areas and see what we can find. Sensor reading are also picking up a few scattered life signs.
I believe this door leads further into the vault. Let's try and see if we can open it.
Access appears to be controlled by use of security keys. We can disable it if we can find a code block that matches part of a security key.
Then let us go back, Miss Potts, to the habitation pillar of this lobby area and ask around if maybe whoever is living here knows something how to bypass these doors.
Understood, sir. Turning the runabout around.
Who are you, and what do you want? What are you doing here?
Oh, hello there. I'm Lieutenant Miodrag of the Federation Starship USS Greenland. I mean you no harm. I just want to talk.
No harm, Starfleet? Like when your praised Ambassador Spock meant no harm when he fomented rebellion among our people? Like when your Captain Picard meant no harm when he killed Shinzin, the strongest leader our people had seen in a century?
Look, the Romulans are a proud and passionate people. Between great powers such as the Romulans and the Federation, conflict is inevitable because we are both strong and stubborn, but there is always room to help one another.
I apologize for my outburst, Starfleet. You should leave, though. It's dangerous around here.
I need to know about the other parts of the station and how to access them.
Very well, if you must. As far as I know, this station was a research facility for various illicit technologies. I'm not sure what kinds of secrets military kept here, but some of us have scavenged up useful components or even weapons. Lihar, one of the other survivors living here, said that he saw some kind of autonomous cybernetic technology closer to the station core. I don't know what that would be, but he said it looked dangerous. Shvara, a doctor, said that this area was still safe for habitation, but further out one of the pylons was emitting dangerous amounts of radiation. To reach the deeper parts of the station, you will need to bypass the huge doors on the other end of this area. They use heavily encrypted passkey. Luckily, I have a personal override code that will bypass the passkey. I will give it to you now. May the elements watch over us all.
Thank you so much for your information. This is very invaluable to us. Joel and true to you and everyone here. We best be on our way. Alright, let's try that security key that Romulan settler gave us. Hope it will work. It worked! Miss Potts, take us deeper into the station.
Above us, sir, that's a Borg sphere. The Talshir must have used this base as a storage facility and research area for Borg technology.
Electrical discharges from ionization leaking from the sphere and the research nodes. We should be cautious about flying too close to them. The Borg sphere appears to be dormant, like it's been put to sleep. It's not the source of the strange readings that long-range scans detected. Looks like the sphere's hooked into part of the local systems network. We should be able to exit through the other doors now. Probably safety precaution to keep them locked.
I do not like this one bit. It's too quiet. Keep your eyes and sensors open, guys. We might be in for a surprise. I am picking up straight ahead massive energy reading. Make a scan of it, Tyrell.
This is very disturbing, sir. We're looking at a facility used to build Thalaran weapons. Only people with access to such weapons are Romulans and Remans.
We're getting a hail.
So our intruder finally arrives at the heart of the matter. Have you seen all that you came to see, little spy?
Who are you?
Does it really matter? Call me Obasek, if a name is that important to you.
What the hell are you doing here, Obisek?
That should be obvious. I intend to make use of this station to further my agenda. Your presence, however, is a bit more curious. I expect that you are operating under the shroud of Empress Sela, whether you realize it or not.
I am not an agent or a lackey of Empress Sela.
Did you know Sela's mother was a human? And a Starfleet officer, no less. Given Starfleet's many attempts at interference with the Romulan Star Empire over the years, it is quite obvious that at least some elements of both organizations are cooperating. Either that, or possibly your Starfleet has been tricked into doing the Empress's bidding.
I do not know where you got your info, Obisek, from, but Starfleet is a peaceful organization of exploration, not a political tool.
Your protest will do you no good in any case. I expected interference, and I have taken steps to ensure that you will not disrupt my plans.
You must know that the galactic powers will not permit you to use Thalaran weapons.
I'm not especially interested in what you will or will not permit. My only interest is proving a point to the Romulans. My people have been hounded across the stars. We have been separated from our loved ones, and had our homes destroyed. Our ships have been attacked and our warriors slain by treachery. No more. We will take the fight to them, and we will be free. I am afraid our time is at an end. My associates have already finished loading the Thalaran weapons that we need, and I have other operations to manage. I think we both know what happens now. May your death be quick and valorous.
Don't count us just yet, Obisek. I'll be seeing you again one way or another. Alright, I think we have overstayed our welcome, guys. Push those engines hard, Miss Potts. I'm gonna shoot at those door clamps to let us go. That did it! Oh man, that was very close. At least we are in one piece. Let us exit this place and report back to Starfleet.
Sir, we have reinforcements. USS Lhasa has just entered the system. We better hurry up and meet up with him, and stop that ship carrying Thalaran weapons.
Set a course for Lhasa, Miss Potts.
Right away, sir. Sir, the USS Lhasa is signaling us. They're going to engage the Reman ship, and they want us first to take out the Scorpion fighters and help them with the Warbird after.
Roger that. Focusing fire on Scorpion fighters first. Hold on to something, guys. Captain Tenzin, this is Lieutenant Miodrag. We will have to withdraw. We are damaged pretty badly.
That was quite an explosion. Probably from the Thalaran weapons carried aboard the ship. We're going to leave the system under high warp to draw off any reinforcements that might come looking. Suggest you return to Federation space.
Understood, sir. We are going to hightail it back to our ship, which is close by. Thank you for covering for us. Lieutenant Miodrag's log. Supplemental. We have managed to return to our ship from the mission over at the vault. To be honest, what we have found out there scared me a bit. Having Thalaran weapons in wrong hands, in any hands, can be very dangerous. I do not know for a fact if Obisek is a friend or a foe. I do not know what his agenda to save his people and fight Romulans could mean for the whole quadrant, and Federation alike, but I think only time will tell. Hello, sir. Reporting as ordered.
I've taken a preliminary look at your logs, and it seems that things went a bit unexpectedly. I have a feeling this isn't the last time we'll be seeing the vault. The Reman commander you encountered is definitely a major player in the disintegration of the Romulan Star Empire. I'm going to send the information you gathered about him over to an old colleague of mine, Dr. Maximilian Peters, for analysis. If this Reman is a leader in their separatist movement, we'll have to deal with him again. And hopefully Dr. Peters can work up a psychological profile for him, and a sociological analysis of the separatists. Our next step will be to decode the signal intelligence and go through any remnants left from the ship that was destroyed near the vault. Now that we know that the Remans were hoping to use Thalaran weapons, we need to figure out their target location. Right now, Starfleet knows far too little about a civil war in the making, but it'll take time to sift through all of the data. Keep in touch. Starfleet will notify you when we have a lead. Oh, and thanks for the good work.
Do not mention it, Lieutenant Commander. It is all in a day's work. Now, if you will excuse me, I believe Admiral Tenay has also requested to see me. You wanted to see me, Admiral?
Excellent work. We need to learn more about the conflict between Obisek and the Romulans. Sila's forces may indeed be hounding the Remans, but the use of Thalaran weapons is unacceptable. Not even the Klingons or the Breen will stoop to such barbarism. Starfleet intelligence will be working to decode the list of possible targets you acquired from the base's databanks. The next step may be to investigate these sites and find out why the Remans want to destroy them.
If I may, ma'am, I think it would be a prudent course of action to find more about Obisek and his true intentions. I believe that Obisek wouldn't do such desperate acts if he knows something that we don't know. We must get to the bottom of this. In any case, Admiral, I will have Greenland on standby in the station's vicinity. See you soon, Admiral.